Good morning, Philippines, and everybody else watching. US, Austria, Australia, UK, France, Italy, wherever you're tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe to my videos here so you can see what it's like every day living in a small province in the Philippines. Trying to rebuild my resort here at Tide's End. So it's Dingalan Dan again, by the way. Philippines Beach Bomb. So we had a catastrophe on the beach. A catastrophe. What's the catastrophe, you ask? Grace, my wife, told me yesterday. The seaweed pickers. Once you gather seaweed, they got caught. Somebody turned them in because they were picking seaweed from the coral, pulling it, tugging it, trying to cut it loose from the coral. That's not allowed because the coral is protected. You gotta wait till it hits the beach. Then you can gather it and sell it. But they're getting greedy. They're going out there with boats. They're walking out there. They're doing whatever they have to do to get more seaweed. Because it's their livelihood. They need money. They gather it and dry it on the beach. They do it early in the morning. As you can see, there's no seaweed gathered on the beach. Because they got caught. One guy took a picture and turned them in. I guess, I don't know, he was jealous. So the authorities came out and told them they're not allowed to pick any seaweed. Even if it hits the beach, they cannot do it anymore. So that's a catastrophe because that's their job. That's how they make money. So I don't know what they're going to do now. Plus it affects everybody else. Because the seaweed's going to just sit here and rot and smell. I was happy that they picked it up. Sometimes they even pick up the garbage. So now we have to do that too. That's another job we're going to have to do, is just pick it up and burn it. Instead of somebody making money off of it and doing it for us. Right now there is no seaweed. Some days there's a ton of it. And now none of it can be used. It's a shame. Because they were greedy. They pulled it from where they're not supposed to pull it. The coral, the rocks. So that's the story. That's a catastrophe as far as I'm concerned. As far as they're concerned, because they're not going to make money anymore. I don't know what they're going to do for money if they can't sell their seaweed. If they can't gather their seaweed. So that's why I call it seaweed catastrophe. Anyway, it rained a lot last night, yesterday, but it was a beautiful night. I actually stayed up longer than I usually do and sat here and enjoyed it because it was a nice, beautiful breeze. cool after sweating all day, painting that table. Because during the day it's hot as hell. I think it was 92. But the humidity was crazy. That's why my tables take so long to dry, the humidity. Here's the beginnings of the roof. They put up one panel or two panels. That's what it's basically going to look like. It's early in the morning. They haven't got here yet. They haven't arrived. Also, the grass is growing. I have to cut the grass. So I don't know what to do first. Cut the grass, paint the table. The table's not finished. It's only got one coat on it. The bottom has one coat, except for one panel. I have to flip it. I'll show you. The grass is tall. Rabbits are fed. Chickens are fed. Dogs eat when we eat. They get the leftovers. Everybody else is cleaning. Catherine's still sleeping. This is how I dry my table. I flip it to do the underneath. And then I'm going to flip it the other direction to get the rest of it. And then the second coat goes on. As you can see, the first coat just soaks in. Second coat goes on, and that's got to dry thoroughly. And then the top coat, 2 coats of top coat. So this is probably going to take 3-4 more days. So I let it dry for 24 hours between coats. Just to be sure. The paint stays quick drying, but not in this humidity, as I mentioned. Quick drying if it's 10-15% humidity. That'll never happen here. Then I'll start on another table. So we'll see if we have materials left over, which they say we will. I might have to buy a few things to put one more of these over there somewhere. So we'll have 3. We'll see. So that's the story, folks. Nothing else really to report. This is fairly new here, this little design. We try to use all the stuff we have, all the wood, all the bamboo. They call it Hawaiian. And then, like I said, everybody's doing their thing. So I have to wait till the grass dries, the sun comes out. It's too wet to cut right now. And it's also too wet to paint the table. So I have to wait. So once again, thanks for watching, folks. At least you're up to date on everything. If you want to be up to date. If you want to see what life is like here every day, subscribe to my channel. That's what I do. I show you every day what I'm doing, what life is like in this province. This barangay called Mataway, right on the beach, Pacific Ocean in the Sierra Madres. It's beautiful to wake up to, it's beautiful to sleep, but there's pros and cons. Watch the other videos and you'll see the pros and cons. Let's see everything I've done here, everything that's happened since lockdown. If you're interested. Even if you're not interested, if you're just tuning in for the first time and you don't think you're going to watch any more, subscribe anyway. Do me a favor. Your subscription helps me employ the local people, give them a job. They need money. They don't have any other jobs, any other ways to make money, so I try to give them a job here. At least it gives them a little money to feed their families. If I can build this channel up to thousands of viewers, thousands of subscribers, then I can make money and improve. So help me out and subscribe, folks. And other subscribers, thank you very much for your support. So take care out there. Be safe. Take care of your families. Hope you're back to work. And keep watching. I appreciate it. Stingaland Dan. Philippines Beach Bum out.